It's very difficult to play a core Naga effectively against this.
So you just let the Naga Siren be that zone out in the lane kind of style?
I think she's the, Kuroki style, or wants to be Kuroki style, because Kuroki plays the best support Naga that I've seen here at TI by far. So probably going to play something similar to that.
I managed to catch a little bit of Kuro's play during their secret series early up against LGD.
Did he get his Naga again?
He didn't get his Naga again, but it was, at least he might have in the second. I only saw the first game. But, oh man, that guy is such an amazing support player. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you can give him the title of best support player in the world.
It's always hard to say because it depends on so many things, right? Like how you mesh into your team and how your team plays. It's always hard to title, but I remember during TI4 we said that FY was one of the heroes of TI to come to mind.
Because they got the perfect synergy, like FY and Fenrir were just so good together.
Yeah, definitely. That's important. Very, very important. Two good supports can do wonders together, and we see that from Puppey and Kuroki a lot as well. So,
last ban. Do we pull a Cloud9 and no ban from MVP Phoenix?
The good old no ban strategy.
I'm actually wondering if Pro 7 just ran out of time during the last game.
I think they were probably thinking about a hero to ban up till the very last moment. They were like, nah.
Can't make a decision. Ban the Meepo.
Like, if you had two heroes that you were thinking about that you wanted to ban, you would just click one of them and ban them when 1 second is remaining. So it was just that they didn't feel that any particular thing was too dangerous.
Okay, so Cloud9, the Keeper of the Light will be the final ban out here by MVP. And no Omni Knight for MVP Phoenix. 100% agree with that one. The Beastmaster versus Ember. If this is what's going to happen in the mid, is it Ember or is it SF? Like, what's your goal here from MVP?
I think they're going to pair up. They're going to pair up the Ember. Yeah, that's a great pick.
I believe he hasn't been picked at all.
I think this is the first pick of Abaddon. I'm surprised that PPD hasn't been playing it because he plays a very good Abaddon. But this is great against the Beastmaster because you can remove the stun if you're very quick with the
shield.
The Photic shield. And Abaddon in general, just a good hero at protecting whoever gets caught out by the Disruptor combo.
The only issue you have then is presence of lane. Like, unless you're using shield up the Abaddon and try and zone him out, that's one way you could run it. But you got a Wisp and an Abaddon together.
They're probably not going to be on the same lane, but in general, yes, their lanes will be a little bit weak on aggression. But
and the Abaddon can get called out easily by Disruptor once he gets a couple of levels. I really feel like Cloud9 could easily get away with the jungler in this scenario, even if they do just turn it into more of a push kind of play, where you pick up something like the Enchantress or the Chen and play with him. I know it's not the greatest thing in the world up against Ember and SF, but just economy-wise for Cloud9, I'm thinking of this.
Yeah.
Then you got the Naga Siren to stack, and you can farm other ways. Yeah, you're right.
I think economy-wise, the Naga is going to do more for you as a support if you learn how to stack effectively, and I'm sure these teams have practices, especially seeing Kuroki's performance yesterday with it, and the previous days as well. So I think C9 are going to pick up Envy's hero next and just have him go ham on something, and we'll see what they want to go for. Anti-Mage is available, but it doesn't look that great here. It could work well with their style, though.
Well, we're in that position again, just like we were in the second game of the first series, where really Envy can have whatever hero they want for him. He's not even limited. He's actually going to go for the Clanks. Easy roaming around, early Orchid build. And Ember Spirit's going to have a real hard time.
I think he's going to go for the full damage build, actually, and just abuse the Wisp a lot.
So you just go for the early Deso?
Early Deso, and maybe even the Medallion, and just run around with that. Definitely, like, Eternal Envy playing it, I think you go for the bottle as well, because it helps you so much when you run around the map. But this is a pretty strong pick against Wisp, because you can break down that Wisp combination, and you can also chase after the Shaker quite a bit.
What is the Wisp even meant to do? Because right now it looks like Wisp is just I help keep you alive hero, and not actually it's not a relocate hero in this game at all.
I think they play a very good Wisp, so they can probably fit it into most type of lineups. But yes, there's no obvious relocate gank combo. However, if they can get a start with Shaker, when he has his Blink Dagger, they can always come and help him. So all they need then is for him to find the stun. But we'll see what they want to do with this.
Oh, Cloud9, let's roll it out as we'll get underway for our first game of our second series of the day. Liger and I will be carrying you through 3 of the series today, as we'll also be watching a double header for MVP Phoenix. They'll be going up against Invictus Gaming next.
Actually, I mean, it's 3 double headers. These 3 teams are playing 2 games against each other, so it's the...
it's just IG with the break in between.
It's today's little round robin of its own, I guess.
The mini tournament currently being led by Cloud9.
That's actually good scheduling, though, by Valve, because that way, you know, you don't have to go down, play 1 game, and then be away for a very long time. I guess only IG would take a little break.
I look at Fada. Like, he doesn't even stop. Like, normally you'd see QO and you'd be like, okay, maybe I should not move in. Fissure gonna isolate Fada. Perfect positioning from it. And they're gonna try and cut his way back out. Nope, the axe is hitting 3. And they still need more damage. Fada will drop. A great start for MVP. No tell for the Riptide. They've dropped them down low. The Thunder Strike not doing enough damage to QO to really bring him down either. And Bone 7 blinks away. He waited this long to do it. And a double Fissure again from Nuts. This is perfect. No tell has to turn. March is still very, very low. No tell looking for the last hit. Disrupt will in fact get it. They'll still lose 2 for 1. No tell around the tree line. SF's the man to pick up that kill. So first blood going the way of the Wisp, and then a follow-up, a 2-1 start.
What a core player there. This Shaker just doing so much work, giving 2 kills to his team.
Bone 7's coming for the root as well. The Fissure, they're going to try and control him, but the blink away. SF will take 1, and Envy is just like, what were you guys up to?
Yeah, he's like, why are you guys fighting? I'm not even there.
But it was the positioning of Fada. He went into the Radiant jungle and then just walked. I mean, this direction
we
to
talked
allow
about
the Fissure
confidence,
block.
Toby. Confidence from last games. You gotta keep it cool. Fada was like, I'm charging in, and I don't care. Oh, they have Fissure? Damn.
I forgot they have an Earthshaker.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the realization there as he immediately tries to turn, but it was so well blocked off.
But they instantly come back in again and just get aggressive as they possibly can. Both have started beating into March, but QO, he's only got Flame Guard leveled up, but it's enough to really hit hard to Bone 7. Who hey!
I mean, that's the play. He has a TP already purchased and put into his inventory, so denying himself to Roshan.
No rares given for the death to Roshan. Right?
No.
Rares?
Do they not give?
I don't think you get rares for a denial to a neutral.
Oh, but Roshan, Toby.
It's Roshan's not a neutral, right? Like,
I guess
he's neutrally.
I guess if Roshan gets like a double kill or something, at least then you should get something.
Duo having some more fun. He's got Searing Chain available, and just with this Wisp Flame Guard with the...
It's a bottle Wisp behind him, so he can be super aggressive.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And interesting to see the solo off-lane Abaddon. I did not expect this at all.
Yeah, she's running him. I don't think it's an intentional core, though.
Well, he's a core now.
Yeah, he's definitely a core now, but it's actually kind of funny. You know how I was talking like with the whole like shield harassment you can do? It's crazy when you get the early levels. Bottom lane, a little bit of runaway from March. No doubt can't kill him, and okay, Bone 7 can. Blinks down for the kill. But QO, Searing Chain's off cooldown in 1 second time, and the Flame Guard's still going to do the burn work too. So maybe there's enough damage to kill off No Tell.
Just level 1.
He's got PMS and 7 armor.
Bone 7, he's like, hello, creeps. Bone 7 is just doing charity to Roshan and the creeps right now.
This kill, like, this is
Centaurs.
another reason why we're going to try and fix up the board. No Tell. Oh, he walked up. He walked up to Roshan, and he actually used the Fog of War to try and juke him, but that's a double damage room for Nuts.
He's fast.
He's got mana in 5 seconds. He's running for the columns. Another denial. They're trying to get it closer, and he's actually killed by a neutral. This is 3 kills for MVP, which are all the neutral. What are we getting on stream 2, Waga?
I don't know. C9 always bring the weirdest games. I'm completely in Draskell's corner on this. As long as C9 play Dota, I'm never gonna get bored by it. It's just strange.
They're going again bottom lane. Bone 7 still with Blink. Waits a very long time to do it. And now No Tell's walked in so far. He's taking the burn from the shield. And Bone 7 actually has his salve cancelled up. No Tell in snare. He goes after March. The tether's already been triggered. So Riptide over on 2. But there's no real follow-up damage unless Bone does. He has the scream and a blink again. But is he going to go that deep on QO? With 10 stick charges also available for the Ember, it would be suicide.
Exactly. He's trying to bait it out, QO, playing aggressively here. He's like, hey, Queen, blink on me. I won't kill you at all.
Meanwhile, on top, Eternal Envy
it's a disaster thing.
It's getting a lot of CS there.
There's no way to lane an Abaddon against that lane, especially as there was support from Disruptor as well. But now Disruptor smoke hanging towards the mid. Only has the Thunderstrike, but he could skill up the Glimpse as well.
Either glimpse or wall, whatever's a better position for him.
Yeah.
But Fada's not level 6, so they don't have the raw to get him in, like to get the disruptor, then in range to get the wall up.
And Earth Shakira is there as well, so no way to really get that kill.
But because he's left, now Bone 7's got Rain at the bot.
Yeah, that's
Catching up in the CS. He's only now 3 behind. Oh, there's Blink away.
Yeah, suddenly a Searing Chains hitting on the creeps instead there. 2 creeps nearby.
Bottom lane rune contest. Big Daddy just walks past. The Nuts is a little bit too late to get there, so they're not going to get any kind of Fisher block off.
Yeah, nothing going on. Fada gets a region rune top. Very nice for him. Envy looking at 29 last hits. I don't think he has missed the last hit yet. He's doing perfect CS so far.
My daddy's been pressured at all to miss any of them.
Yeah.
And when you got Searing Arrows...
Yeah, you hit really hard, so he's getting the farm that he's supposed to, and now also starting to farm up the jungle a little bit, getting big camp.
Yeah. Give that bonus life damage. It's all about the Death Pact.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
So easy to farm with that too. I guess it's like, I'm not going to say a minus because you don't get all the bonuses from it, but it's still very effective. Envy, Febby, getting up in his face while on bottom lane QO diving underneath the bot. He blinked over and denied himself up to the Ancients again.
He actually did.
Yeah.
Triple kill for Ancients, or double kill for Ancients. The Centaur has 1 kill.
Can we actually get another team counter on here?
And Roshan has 1 kill.
Yeah.
So.
The neutrals have actually been more effective than both of these teams combined.
They have as many kills at least, so yeah. 2 for 2 is the actual score.
Oh, there's your Searing Chains at Bone 7, dropping low, and again, forced back. Does he want to do it again? Well, no, Tally's after March. Doesn't have enough to get the kill, but Bone 7 jumps and he does now. But Big Daddy, he tried to mirror image away. Couldn't do it in time, so it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. But Scream's back off cooldown, and so is Blink for Bone 7. He starts with a Scream. 1 more hit from QO is going to drop them low, and now Bone 7, he can't blink to the neutrals in time. He's down.
He was
running for Roshan. He was really running for Roshan. He could have just blinked himself to safety.
Did you see that clutch Phase Boots pickup as well? Because he bought it while he was chasing the Queen of Pain, else there was no way to get that kill. So beautiful execution by QO. And Wisp is bound, refills the bottle.
Jump up by QO. Searing Chains now is no tail, and a lot of trouble goes for the snare. Keeps QO away. The Wisp balls are gone, but more Spirit Jumps going in deep. 1 charges, no tail at the trees, but not fast enough. March also stopped taking damage from the tower. There we go.
Fada also just doing the TP out here against 3 MVP heroes on the top room.
Oh, Eternal Envy. He's left, and now KP Phoenix, the Australian, is dead.
The Australian is dead, and you hype that? Hell, Toby?
It's not the positive situation, but it's fact, man.
All right, then. Well, he's dead at least. So Envy making a good rotation with his first medallion gank there. And top, actually, Febby being chased here as well.
Yeah, locked inside a wall. Bone 7 looking for some easier kills. And Febby, well, he's
Deny?
gonna... Yeah. It's Deny game. Last game was TP game. First game was Stomp game. And now with a Scream, Denial, not possible. Misery actually just beats him down.
Yeah, glimpsed him back, and then he was ready with a punch from there.
Oh, the axe is just off the line of Nuts.
Just barely missing there. He does have the ulti still, so if they can land a gank towards the mid lane, maybe they can kill a Shadow Fiend again.
Well, Klinks is coming back for it. He just used his Death Pact in the jungle, so walk forward, do a roar, and get a kill. It's the Australian who's dead. And Nuts as well.
Australia is not doing so good.
Envy's gonna go for this. You can see it. Like, his eyes are just lit up. He's going for the full toss emphasis, but Nuts juking it around the trees. Envy's like, wait, no, I know he was here. 1 Searing Arrow, 2 Searing Arrows. Ha, ha, ha.
And he's dead. Ember TP's in mid, tries to punish Fada here, but he has no mana.
Well, now he will. The Wisp was coming in with bottle charges of 1.
It's a little bit late though, March, your HP.
Yeah, now No Tail's gonna arrive. The snare, March triggering. Okay, he might have been looking for the Klinks. He triggered the dust.
Yeah.
But now he's actually just burnt a charge of dust.
Oh,
and QO, his flame guard just turned on, but you got Disruptor here. He's locked inside of nothing. They didn't get the glimpse in time, so he's back behind the tower.
Yeah, he gets out safely. Envy being super aggressive here towards the mid lane with his early farm, just putting pressure onto MVP Phoenix here. And no lane is safe right now for MVP. They might look like they have 9 kills, but in fact they actually just have 5 kills. So this is not an even game.
Volvo, please fix.
Yeah.
Please fix kill counter. Have a denial count at least.
No, just show it next to it, like Roshan and Neutral Creeps, their score. I want to see their score as well.
Roshan doesn't need a score.
He needs a score, Toby.
It's so rare that Roshan even gets one kill in a game.
Positive KDA on Roshan.
Yes. Oh, yes. Only at this game for now. All right, Envy's going to come into the map. They do have a haste rune as well as, once he's got that, the bottle charges to get the roar up for the Beastmaster. So there's a chance for Fire to go for these kills. But instead, Envy loops around. 1, 2, he's going to need 4, and he only got 3. In fact, Ember Spirit trying to punch it. They get the dust off Envy. This is a big one if he can take it. They need more help. And Envy, he actually does pick up much. But he gives so much over to the SF just for the kill.
He did give a lot over there to the Radiant. In total, 734 gold.
That's the buckler for KP.
Yeah. But still, though, he created so much space. He kept 4 people there just in order to bring him down. So, and he got a kill for it. So it's fine. For Envy's perspective, he was okay. He got 30 gold for that. Hashtag worth.
Yes. Obviously, Envy calculated precision. Okay, so he's got a huge amount of net worth, but the Ember Spirit's got 4k. Huo for his pretty decent start. Like, he didn't die. For all these kills that happened and all these denials on bottom lane, he still managed to find 3 kills, 3 assists, and 40 CS. Yeah. So his net worth is 4.2k.
No, Q and March played a really good lane together. Like, their Wisp play is on point, and they have a lot of stacks in jungle going for him right now.
And for KP's 2 deaths, he's still sitting up above the net worth of Fada.
Yeah.
So, really, if C9 are not careful, they're going to lose control of this 2k advantage they've already got.
Yeah, definitely could, but it comes down to how good of a start Envy is going to have. I like his build. Look at his build on Envy. We saw some clinks earlier where we said that, oh, the mana regen might not be enough. Look at that build. He has Soul Ring, Medallion, Aquila, and a bottle, because he knows when you run around, you use up tons of mana.
Yeah. But you nailed it on the head during the drafting phase. You didn't even have to get into the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is a great start for Clinks.
Well, they can just finish up the treads by the Desolator and then just live a very happy and content life killing everyone.
Radiant's middle
Cloud9 going to bring more support to bottom lane. Notal has ultimate, and so does Disruptor. So this should be a guaranteed kill on QO. Depending on the timing. Like, the Song of the Siren actually has to go, and there she goes. Wisp, no relocate, and actually gets both of them. So Disrupt the ulti. They actually denied the tower first, then the wall ulti, but he didn't actually lock him in. So the tether up, they'll try and fight this one out. While Febby comes in to help out too, but already the IO is down for the count. Misery normally perfectly on point with these combos, a little bit off, but Notal straight back into the fight. He's got 1 chance off cooldown in a moment, so you'll have Riptide available. While the Clinks, oh, hello. Ember Spirit will leave. Clinks, where are they going to... Oh, they actually glimpsed QO back up, but he had another Spirit to jump back out to. It'll be Febby who's on the run. The ballers, and again, Fada, how many times today he gets these Necro units so early on. No mana, no joy, and Abaddon is dead to the world.
Yeah, and that's still 3 kills for them when they failed the Disruptor combo. They would have killed the Ember instantly there if they could lock him in place. But that was still great for C9, of course.
Envy's on the hunt again. He goes Invis, he finds March, but they don't have any detection.
He might just turn and run in and kill the Wisp, but he's got to go towards mid instead.
Oh, they had detection there. There's a sentry ward looking over the lane. Bone 7 getting fissured into a raise, but okay. All right, there's Ember Spirit jumping down. And you're fairly certain there's going to be no more spirits available. Be careful with the Centaur Stomp. No, it's going to be fine. Envy just goes back to his farming and QO spirits away.
Yeah, only 2 guys close there, so Centaur being merciful this day. He only stomps if there's 3. He's outnumbered. That's when he's doing this.
Well, we're going back to classic Korean Dota. Bone 7 should be really careful here. He's blinked on cooldown, and KP's going to hate through with the wall. It's going to lock him in, and even glimpsing him out of the wall back to the tier 1 tower. Exactly where KP Phoenix wants to be.
Yeah, they still got the tower though, so that's fine for them. Courier being pursued here by Eternal Envy. He saw it. He can smell it. Courier kill. All we want is just a courier kill. Rip sexy war nuts. You lived gloriously.
I hope I helped everyone who's following my camera perspective to get more res. Tier 2 towers dropping pretty quickly here in the mid. There's no intention to defend it. Currently, okay, no, they are coming in. Envy coming in from the rear. So he's going to get the high ground against us. The Beastmaster Hawk is seeing all of MVP. They're not even looking for it. So the tier 2 tower might drop. Nuts will TP out.
That's actually big. They lost the tower already.
Yeah, they did.
Maybe they can punish them, but still though.
There's that glimpse. It's dragging back QO. And then, well, still Spirit, but Envy, he's underneath the sentry wall. They can see him. So the Searing Chains will control Envy, but he's still barely tanking, running himself even further away. March the Sonic Wave from Bone 7 gets the kill, but his Blink Dagger was on cool. His Blink was on cooldown.
Yeah, meanwhle though, Queen of Pain going down Queen of Pain going down is fine for him, and they got the tier 2, and they only lost the Shaker and the Wisp.
But that was a solo kill to the Beastmaster on top.
Yeah.
You might be only losing a Shaker, but now Fada has a level 2 Necro book and rapidly approaching level 3.
Yeah, he always seems to get it around the 16-minute mark or even before that.
It's because his team's giving him the space. Like, ever since Eternal Envy left that top lane, going on a hunt, like, I think every 30 seconds you're seeing Fada inside of a lane, farming everything up. And yeah, this is just Clink's things.
Yeah.
There's no fortification available, there's no backdoor regeneration on tier 1 towers, which makes this so easy to do.
Just Clink's things, taking towers right and left. Doesn't even need to be that low HP when it's a tier 1, since, of course, no backdoor regen, as you said. Top the pressure by MVP.
This is all they can do. This is, and the reason why I said like it felt like Korean Dota is because with the initial stage of Korean Dota, when Dota was first introduced to Korea, no one really knew how to properly play the game. But they created this thing called the KDL.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It turned into 5 minutes, everyone would leave their lanes, and it'll be a 5-man mid.
Yeah.
From both sides, it was just 5-man mid. Because rotations, they weren't really sure about it, and it was the safest thing you could do. Like, anyone knows in any kind of game, when things go wrong, you just 5-man and go.
Freedom huddle.
And that's what it kind of feels like right now for MVP, because Clink is picking them off left, right, and center. They're getting split push pretty damn heavily. So all they can do is group up, use the power of the mech, try and use their timing as well to just get the upper hand in the team fights.
Yeah, they are removing objectives, but as you said, they're being outfarmed by C9, who are playing more all over the map at the same time and only grouping up for a big fight.
Right, they're taking a tier 1 tower in the mid for what was lost on top. They're taking a tier 2 tower on bottom lane for what they're also losing on top. And they haven't even lost what's on top yet. The sentry wards, keep your eyes open for it. Envy. Well, okay, that's 3 hits to kill Nas. The Fission never even hits the ground. And QO's got no flame guard. There's no protection. Song of the Siren. It holds KP Phoenix in position. And they see him perfectly because of the Hawk. And Envy, well, he's still attacking into Febby. And KP in the middle of the disruptor ulti. Marge actually relocates him out.
And dies.
He dies at the same time, so he's not going to have to come back. But QO and Febby, they're the ones left behind. Spirit down into the river. And where do you go? They're going to chase after the Abaddon. Now, they still have to get through his ultimate, but I doubt that's going to be a problem. Okay, Envy, so making... No, really? Let's roar this time around.
They still have the roar. C9 drafting some stunts in this game.
Come on, Lager. I spent like the last 30 minutes getting over that game.
Are you traumatized, Toby?
I am giggleized.
Giggleized.
You know, like you have that uncontrollable giggling when you think of something.
Is that when you're a giggaloo?
That's what happens with me, man.
All right.
Like, at the most inappropriate opportunity, I will think of something absolutely hilarious. And I'll be like, okay, don't laugh. Don't laugh. And then all of a sudden, the giggle loop starts.
Damn. You're that cold guy who laughs at funerals?
No, I'm the cold guy that's smirking at funerals because I'm actually trying not to laugh. Right. Self-control. QO, Envy, have a crack at him at the moment. How much damage has he got? Not enough. Not when March is going to arrive. But he's still going to try and give it a shot. And he has to kill off the Wisp. Eternal Envy, low QO. He actually survives, but it's only the Aegis of the Immortal. And that means they don't have another reveal. KP lets the ulti go. There's no Ghost Walk. He actually can't walk away from this one. So Clinks is down for the count. Meanwhile, Febby's having all of his mana burned out. Bone 7's going for the solo kill on the Abaddon. But is he too far up? Fada summoning a new ball. QO. He's got Searing Chains, but he can't reach him. He tries to with the Spirit, successful at doing so. And now, well, there's still Necro units here. There's no mana on March. And it looks like, okay, yeah, the Necro units will time out, and they kill Beastmaster.
Yep, so they get Beastmaster and they get Clinks. 2 huge objectives there for MVP, winning these team fights. Or team fights, just skirmishes really, but great pickoffs nonetheless.
This is the Cloud9 over-aggression, which is able to turn a game on a penny.
Yeah.
I don't have the penny still, Lager.
Well, No-Tail almost has completed up whatever item he's working towards. If he wants to go towards the Glimmer Cape as they don't have one, that's an option. He could also go into the Medallion build because... No, they still have it. You can build Medallion and Solar Crest though. They stack together, so you could purchase that if they really want to rely on more armor. But I doubt that he will. Probably just gonna go towards standard mech.
That'll be fine. Eternal Envy's starting up his Desolator, so he's good. Wait a little bit longer for Roshan.
Trading bottles.
They actually switch. All right, so Envy is holding onto Bone 7's bottle, and Bone 7's holding onto Eternal Envy's bottle. I'm assuming because one had full charges,
exactly.
and Envy wanted the haste route as well.
Envy came from the base, so he just decided to give over the bottle.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense. It's just like they're just holding for each other. We've got the dealers of C9. Fader getting Searing chained as well as fish it up. Trying to keep away from the tower, but QO, he's not really a healthy man. And Fader's got his level 3 Necro. He's going to not summon yet. Where's the strike?
Oh, the catapult.
They're coming.
He got the last hit during the song.
Okay, they're going to control KP, lock him inside the kinetic field, and we're actually glimpsing him out, so there's no Requiem of Souls. Still Queen of Pace down for the count. March is going to join him. The Earnshot or the attack from Notel is going to do the job, and the SF does die eventually. Eternal Envy's Searing Arrows can't kill off QO, not before he's able to spirit himself away, and Febby on the run. Fader right behind him. There's just Necro units going for that one. He roars on nuts, and then heads over to Febby, and that's going to be the denial, the committal of suicide, done there by MVP. That is now, what, our 7th for the day? Oh, for just this game?
Yeah, 7 denies, or yeah, something like that.
I think 7's right. I actually think 7's right.
I don't even know.
7's the magic number with our car, Swagger.
Maybe.
The 7-second Roshan.
True.
The 7 denies.
True.
I honestly think like this is where the Da Vinci Code started.
Probably, Toby. So, Ember Spirit does have its entire Battle Fury now, which is a good thing for MVP. They are actually finding up some items as the Shadow Fiend is closing up on BKB as well, but they're really falling behind and they're trailing in farm and experience as C9 are just outplaying them over the map.
Oh.
Now, the Envy is gonna maybe find and go on QO, but he knows the Wisp is gonna be close.
How much? Like, it's not even worth him getting an Orchid because they need some. Answer.
Yeah, the Orchid Queen.
Yeah, Phone 7 then just has to work with Eternal Envy when they find the Ember.
Yeah, that's a good hard counter right there.
That's his full Deso.
Whenever you're up against like Ember or Storm or Earth Spirit, any of these heroes, like having a Silence or a Hex is just great. Allows to kill them.
The damage output from Clanks is going to get ridiculous. Not to mention,
does he have the crit
just
now?
like you go up against someone like SF who's thinking, I'm so safe because I'm walking around with like mech as well. Like the armor you get from that's nice, but it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's true.
Not anymore.
That's true. He hits so terrifyingly hard. Fada is just waiting top.
He's waiting for a solo kill.
Yeah.
He actually blinked in as Febby ran in front of him, but because we're during nighttime vision, Febby didn't see him. But Fada saw him because he had the Hawk up.
Yeah, so he knows he's bringing a Hawk over to give some vision here.
Yeah, here comes Envy. Now
they're gonna go.
Yeah, well, they want to. Like, all they gotta do is, okay, where's the Raw? Envy takes the initial stun, so Earthshaker Echo Slam might be the only thing which could concern you. And yeah, they just
go on Earthshaker though.
March, he's actually starting to relocate now, and he'll take Nuts away to safety. Unfortunately, they cannot hold this position.
Yeah, maybe he can tether away actually, because there's no stun between these two. So if they just bring someone far away, they can tether.
Oh, he comes back. There it is. Not even that far away. We have a 21-minute Aghanim Scepter over on Misery.
That is just disturbing, because now even the BKB won't save you.
Yep.
That is really, really...
SF may actually have a 10-second BKB he could never trigger. Because Song of the Siren starts it, and then you just throw down the Ultian Wall, and SF gets trapped inside of it. You take out KP Phoenix, the only damage left is the Ember Spirit.
Yeah.
But he can't survive long enough when C9 put the Orchid on him.
They're looking for a timing now.
Oh, well, Song of the Siren, Notel, he's holding onto it, now he's going to use it. And who have they got? QO is the man on the front lines now. They can catch up both March and KP, but they're going to do the 3-man ulti. And there it is with a Sonic Wave. They have the ultis to keep Febby alive, and the Requiem Souls actually gets the revenge kill over here on Fada, but Envy chasing after QO. He's now walking it up. He'll die in the trees. One slide of fifth. Actually, watches the last bit of damage, and the shield breaks him free, but Abaddon, it's a full
5-1. Yeah, they lock 3 in place, silence them, and they can't do anything, and then Clinks goes onto Shadow Fiend, killing him instantly. Man, there's no way for him to win a team fight against MVP, or against C9.
Now they're even going to try and hold racks. When you actually look at the buybacks, and Ember Spirit's the only one with it. 35 seconds left before he respawns. The Earthshaker is up with Echo Slam available, but he has no Blink Dagger. He's even just desperately trying to get to a Soul Ring.
Yeah, he has no gold at all. Right. Envy coming in here with the new creep they just consumed.
There's no fortification for MVP, so they can't even stop Envy from bringing down the tower. In fact, Envy's moving forward, looking for any kind of kill over from March or something.
I think they get back though, because they have cooldowns. They realize everyone is alive. Time to reset. They could maybe have kept pushing, but why would they risk it?
We're running the second courier strat. Even when you got a Hawk, they're putting the courier on top of the Roshan.
Yeah. Well, they want to keep track of Roshan completely. I know he could spawn at any point now. So it's going to be a pretty quick spawn.
They were smart. No donkeys on this side.
Always C9, 2 couriers.
We have Vulpix.
Yeah.
As well as Dino.
Yeah, Dino has to be in the game. I mean, both teams should have one, but we have the Pudge one on Radiant. So once again, we're gonna see a Naga Illusions just running across the map, trying to scout as much as possible, trying to find where MVP are moving. Right now, could be a good smoky timing for them, but they're just gonna try and farm up items.
Yeah, they need a little bit more over on QO. If he can get to this Chrysalis, which he's not building.
He got it now?
No, he built a Yasha.
Oh, he did? Ah, interesting.
Thought Twagger?
Well, he's against an Orchid, so he wants the Manta style. That's the only reason. Else he would love to have a Daedalus, but he's just realizing if I get silenced, I'm screwed. So the downside is that they still have the reliable Naga Song into Static Storm, but there's no itemization that's going to save you against that. So this is just a reactive build. Sadly, not the. They're not going to have enough damage to quickly kill C9. That's the worst part.
Well, Roshan won't take long. It's actually taking him longer because Eternal Legend got bashed when he first started attacking. So he'll drop his bottle. Looks like Notal will become carrier for that, and the Aegis Immortal goes into Envy. Notal? No, he's carrying the gem.
Nah, he got it. It's no TP. Oh yes, with 3 Ts actually, he's fine. He was just carrying 4 of them, and he dropped 1. It's he learned his lesson from the past.
Radiant's middle
He needed to give one
attack.
over. Like, Beastmaster is the only is he the only one without a TP scroll right now, apart from Clinks, of course.
I mean, he has travels.
Oh yeah.
Beastmaster is fine.
Radiant's
He's
middle
fine, Toby.
tower is under
I was like,
attack.
I don't remember there being travels. Nah, Courier just flew it in. 1 of 2 Couriers.
I don't think anyone can forget to carry TP after playing the preview series that C9 did.
I don't think anyone can forget to carry a TP after what happened at TAC.
Yeah, well,
If we really want to bring up bad memories.
hey man, I wasn't gonna be that cruel. I was gonna say like last game was a lot of TP outs.
What could I say?
With the shots straight away.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my gun just goes off.
True.
Middle lane
That
TP.
vigilante play though.
Here they come. So
Radiant's middle
MVP
tower
could
is
try and
under
make a tier
attack.
2 tower, or they could defend their high ground. That's the choice. And in fact, they go defend on multiple sides. The creep wave pushes in through the mid,
have to fight.
which means now you can attack. There's still fortification available here for MVP, so they might be able to defend Febby, putting up the shield, using it on himself and QO. Well,
No mana, no Febby. He can't do anything on the Abaddon.
this has a sleight of fist to slow down Eternal Envy, but Envy, remember, it's Aegis Immortal Envy. They bring down the melee racks and they call out QO, Song of the Siren, and Disruptor. Well, the Ollie's going to catch both KP and QO. It is the best scenario for Cloud9. Mars can't even get the relocation out. He attempted to do it. Femi's going to get a glimpse back an inch, and well, they'll take a mark for Cloud9 as they go into the C9 base. The 2 cores down for the count.
7 diving, casually dying. It's fine.
Right, yeah. Probably not the greatest idea in the world, but
It probably doesn't matter though, since Envy is just running away, getting a new creep, and he still has the Aegis as well. So I think they can reset if they want to, or they can keep pushing here. 2 cores are dead though.
and SF can't buy back. He's
Yeah.
short. Actually,
SF can.
sorry, SF can buy back, but Ember cannot. He's short of money.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
hero's the wrong way around. Nuts. Well, that's balls. Envy just goes straight
He has
for it.
full
Now he
ulti.
moves over to Febby. No ulti for the Abaddon. And Marsh trying to bring Nuts back up again. So Abaddon will buy back into the game. SF's holding onto his money. They're going to lose their tier 3 tower here. But Notas is keeping everyone up. He's triggering Greaves because he managed to afford those as well.
Yeah, he has the greed already.
Envy, careful.
Really insane.
He's low and he just runs away. The Earnshot is ticking him down. But he's still got the Aegis, the Immortal, so he knows he's fine.
He's gonna keep eating creeps and coming
Wait,
back.
did he actually deny himself to the...
Oh, it's just making sure to kill the small creeps. That's a very important thing as playing Clinks, that you always kill the small creeps first, or that you kill them at least when you eat a creep. Because if you don't, you're gonna run there next time and there's like a small satyr and you're like, what is this? Can't eat this.
Envy finished the full deadless. He bought the Demon Edge over on the Courier. It's going with a plate mail for Bone 7, who I actually don't know what he purchased. It's just the casual plate mail for now.
Yeah, plate mail is gonna help him a lot in this game as well.
Yeah,
against the Mind Armor.
As the dead loss completed back at base.
They have the ulti mid. They want to do something with the Static Storm.
Fada moving in close. Bone 7. March is the primary target. No Sonic Wave. KP started to wreck him, then realized no one else is standing near him. The Echo Slam over on Fada. He's dropping low and will in fact die. Bone 7, he still can't kill off March. The Ghost Hunter protects him. And Song of the Siren.
No.
But there's only 4 of them together. Only
Disaster.
4. But March will die. No Tails in the middle of it all. Where is Envy? He's finally arriving. There's even Couriers. And he starts with a Courier. They don't get enough out of that ultimate of misery. He only lives on 51 HP. While no Tails on the run out here. Envy can kill off Shadowfiend till his heart's content. Then the Naga Siren will die. This is not a good trade-off. Until Envy, the Fincher, the Sentry Ward drop will see him. And Envy realizes, wait, I'm pretty visible everywhere I go. QO, no searing chains. The dust will trigger, but Clinks is away.
That was surprising. So they lose 3 heroes, but they get 3 heroes after that kind of scenario. Obviously, they had to buy back, or they did buy back the Shaker there.
The damage from the Disruptor ulti just wasn't enough. You needed the Sonic Wave, but Bone 7 died so early on, and Clinks was late.
True.
Like, Eternal Envy was not thinking your fight would stop there. He was still farming up in the jungle.
And their Beastmaster was also dead pretty early there, so they didn't have enough damage through it, as you said, but that was a beautiful catch by 2 supports of C9.
Nuts.
But that also meant Gem.
Nuts.
Gem went the way of MVP now, so they have the Gem on QO.
Envy just needed one more attack.
Yeah.
Just one more attack.
You didn't want to chase it, dude.
That's like, he has Aegis, and one more attack.
He has learned discipline, Toby.
Maybe he was worried because the Aegis times out. Like, it would have timed out in 20 seconds when he started the fight.
Yeah. He was scared that maybe he would, run into too much and the Ember could have punished him.
We actually get one of the most underbought items. Underbought? That's not even a real word. Like,
rare items?
Rarely purchased items, yes, that works. The Veil of Discord coming in for the Disruptor. It works for him in this game, though.
It is going to be strong for him in this game. I mean, he has Aghanims. He deals an insane amount of damage alone just by putting down a Static Storm. Add into that the Thunder Strike as well. I mean, he will be the one reason to buy this Veil. There's not even that much more magical damage on his team, to be honest. It's like Queen of Pain has Scream of Pain. That's going to deal more magic, and then there's some from like Riptide.
There we go. 5 minutes to work MVP.
Can't believe how farm he is.
It's a dire jungle run. At least that Mana Style's there from QO, so he's got a way out.
Double smoke.
And
they pass each other.
It's ships in the night, man. It's ships in the night.
Oh god, it traveled.
Oh, where are they going?
That's not where you want to travel, fella.
He traveled into the mid. Oh, here we go. 4-man Naga Song actually catching out 5. They're only going to get Wisp and QO, but with Disruptor ulti down and the Sonic Wave, they do find a kill. But where's the rest of it? Bone 7 took so much damage from this. They drag March back, but he tethers over Febby. Bone 7 blinks away to safety, but they just keep fighting. This time Eternal Envy's in the middle of the fight. Nuts running away. Febby, the ulti will trigger. Envy just has to wait like half a second. Okay, maybe a little bit longer, half a second, as Bone 7 jumps in. Febby, she gets the kill. He actually kills Queen of Pain.
I think he wanted to deny himself, and then he was like, oh wait, I can kill you. Bone 7, classic aggression. Can we just highlight the fact that Misery is 8, 0, and 9 in this game on his Disruptor play? What an insane play.
He's lived on like 20 life points multiple times.
Yeah, he has. And Envy, of course, who is 16 and 2. Crazy Clinks game.
And they're using the fissure to try and keep out the heroes. Oh, no, forced off Envy in. No rock wall can hold Eternal Envy, and they fortify already, and that's exactly what Envy wanted. Now there's no fortification, there's been the backdoor regeneration, because the Creep Wave hasn't even arrived, and No-Tell to the front lines, ensnaring over on KP. Sparta's moving forward, he's got Roar available, there goes your SF, Eternal Envy. Like, the game is asking for someone to kill him.
Yeah, the game is actually asking for a finish as well. C9.
Ember Spirit outside the base, they put the wall down into ulti, but it was too late there for Misery. Enough, a little bit of lag, but either way, they dump out Misery, there's no series. Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Misery, finally, the death to come in for the Disruptor. Should come in for the Disruptor. March is trying to do it, Misery survives! On 150, they get another Urn Charge off. Is that enough? Can Misery spree be ended at this point? No, he's
It does not end.
GG. It ends. They call GG. This ends the game. Thank you. Mercy. Mercy has been granted by MVP themselves.
C9 are on fire today. There's definitely no mercy from C9. They are slaughtering their opponents.
That they are. It's It's a happy day to be a Cloud9 fan, and not an unsettling day either.
Yeah.
Eternal Envy actually ended up with 22-8 as that clinks in this game. He got such momentum, and what a perfect lineup for the snowball. There was still a little bit of feeding. Cloud9, I think, playing a little bit more of the Alarican approach